Your life is what you make it, and you have the power to make it great. You're listening to the Daily Motivations Podcast.
Life isn't easy. In fact, every day we are confronted by problems and obstacles. Sometimes they're small, sometimes they're big. And that's probably not going to change. However, one of the single most high impact changes you can make, and you can make it today, is to spend more time focusing on the solution instead of on the problem. Most of us are currently doing the opposite. We focus on the problem. We understand it. We think about it. We complain about it. We talk to our family members and our friends about it. We limit ourselves based on our problems. We talk ourselves out of our goals or progress or action because of our problems. I'm not suggesting the problems aren't real. More often than not, they are. You know the problem, so you know it's real. You've spent lots of time with it. But you don't spend as much time with the solution. And it's not that we don't know how to solve the problem, even though you might think you don't know how to solve it. We just haven't spent as much time and energy considering the potential solutions because we've been busy fixating on all aspects of the problem. When a client shares a problem with me, it usually comes with a long story, all the details of the problem, and very little, if anything, about the solution. And I'll typically respond by saying, okay, so what are you going to do about it? What are all of the options? What could you do today to help? I'm not suggesting that you need to know the long-term solution or even a total solution. But at a minimum, you can come up with a first step, something you could do today. If someone insists that they don't know any possible solutions, when I tell them, okay, I hear you, I understand the problem, what's the solution? If they say, I don't know, I'll say, what are some of your options? And of those options, which are you willing to try? Which of them can you try today? If you can't come up with some options that reflect potential solutions to your problem, you're being stubborn. You aren't willing to let go of the problem enough to get creative about potential solutions. Not absolute solutions, but potential solutions. If you tell me, I don't know any options, you aren't willing to take some of the time that you're currently spending on the problem and invest it into creating a solution, or at least brainstorming about a solution. Maybe you don't want to solve the problem because you get comfort in talking about the issue, the challenge, or because it's a convenient excuse. It's not about what happens to you or what is happening to you now. Your life is about how you respond to it. So I want you to train yourself to ask, how will I respond? What are my options? What can I do? What can I do today or not do today to either understand my options, see more options, or act on them? Begin to shift your attention, and at a minimum, give at least as much time, ideally more, to the solution as you do to the problem.
Today's daily motivation is brought to you by Primal Potential, helping you master fat loss naturally. Don't forget, every choice is a chance to create a life you love. Choose your chances today.